What's up, fam? Let me make sure that you guys can hear me here. Should be able to. Hello, hello. Maybe let me check this out. I think you guys should be able to hear me loud and clear. If not, I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can. We're gonna cover pretty much all the states that were requested on Monday. So let's go over those real quick. I have to do it this way this week because I am just too busy today, fam, to kind of sit on live for more than a couple hours. So we're going to try to do this within the hour. If you have any questions off of this video, then we can just talk about it from there. And I'll be live this weekend. So let's start off with Tennessee. Let's go update these charts as we're talking about them pretty much, and we'll get some charts out there. So let's see. So far, we got 1, 2, 3 planes, one sum of 9, one mirror out of 11, and then one double number. The double fours, 067 was a plane number, 658, another plane number. Your plane numbers got reset not too long ago. 49, Picasso, go sit, buddy. And then let's see what else. We had 1-6 up here, 9-0. Then the double sixes are on our top 30. Let's go and see. This is an odd chart, actually. I really don't like the double sixes up here, even though they look okay. But let's put an odd double up there. The nines are missing, which I kind of like those. Nines, threes, or ones. Ones are Monday drop down number. Last week we got the fives, the sevens, zeros. I kind of like the ones since we were calling for the sixes last week. So maybe the double ones will come through. They did reset your chart not too long ago, I want to say. I don't know where that pair is at. A couple pairs left. 41, 39. Well, actually, 39 just came out. Let's see if 41 came out. 41 is still due. 49 end up coming out with 494. And then let's see, double 1, 3, or 8 are still missing. So down to your last 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Pay attention to those for your pick 3. We're definitely going to be getting some more double sums and mirrors here. So just pay attention to those hit lines and cross box here, fam. The 1-6, the 2-7, the 4-9. These are on the hit line and cross box. And then we have Monday drop down numbers. So the 1-8, the double ones, 1-2X might even come back into play, or 1-3X might come into play. So let's go to Texas, or actually not Texas. I'm sorry, the pick 4 for over here. Let's go update that. There's no false trips yet. Kind of need some false trips here in the week. And normally you're getting, let's say, 2 to 4 every week. False trips. Again, look at hit lines and cross boxes here. 777s are on the hit line. 999 is a trigger spot here. 994 might come into play. Good luck there with the pick 4. All right, let's go on to Texas. Go update this. We have 2 planes. Sums, we have 1 sum, 1, 2, 3, 4 mirror numbers, and 1 double. The 3-3 is our last double that needs to hit here in Texas before resetting the chart. 2-7 end up coming out. Mm, 5-0, 3-8, 4-9. Sum of nines are our weakest set of the month right now, so we might get a couple more of those. We only have 1 for the week. Definitely going to be getting a couple more. Keep the 3, 6, and 4, 5 pretty close. On columns 1 and 3, we have 9, 0, and 45. So these are guaranteed pairs here to hit. I would pick one and stick with it until it drops. Your pairs, 45. Actually, that is the one that I would play. The 4-5X being the number 1 sum of 9 number that we need here. And then double 8 that needs to come out. 8-8s don't look good, but the 33 is in the cross box, which could switch to the 8. 8-8, 3-3, or 3-8, would be a good pick. 3-8 already came out, so that leaves the 8-8 and 3-3 that might fall next. 3-3 is going to reset your chart. Either one would work. It's in the cross box this week, so good luck here on your pick 3. Pick 4. Let's see. 2-7 just reset the chart. I'll make it red. Put reset here. Undo the mirrors. We'll leave that one blank there. We're still missing a 4-5 and technically another 2-7 number. Doubles, we had the 1s and the 7s. 7s needed to come out. Now we're down to the 5s and 6s. I would hold on to one of those. 6s look better over here on your pick 4 than it does on the pick 3 from last week. So I like the 666, 661, 116 false trip here, which you haven't had a false trip yet, and Texas loves the false trips. They're also getting 2 to 4 every single week. So good luck here in Texas. Let's go to Georgia. Georgia, we had 1 double, 2 plain numbers, a sum, and a mirror. The 2-7. Now we're down to our last pair for sum of 9s, which would be 1-8. We had 708 plain number, 379. Let's go to pairs. 7-2 got hit. 708 is already out. 39 out of the 379 was there. And the 229, which we already got. All right, so Georgia, weakest set for you would be also sum of 9. So the 1-8 should be resetting this chart. It is on columns 1 and 3. This is like a guaranteed hit here. It's either 36 or the 18 number. I would stick with this one as being one of your biggest pairs to kind of come out here. Double 5 needs to land before resetting your chart, which it's on the hit lines technically with the zeros being reversed. 5-0 needs to come out, which is on the hit line and cross boxes. And then we have the 4-9, which is also in the cross box. So keep these pairs that are missing pretty close. And kind of nitpick some of these. Next week, we'll have probably down to 5 pairs that are left here. So might need to kind of wait just a little bit longer to see how that's going to pan out. Pick 4. Let's see, double 1, double zeros, double 6s. That's a double. Then we had a false trip with 508. So let's go ahead and see how many false trips you guys get. We got 2 last week, 3 the week before. Let's see, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. Normally getting 2 to 3. That's the first one that just landed here, which is on the hit line. 508 is sitting right in the cross box hit line. You also have 666 here on the chart. 227 is here also on the chart. These look pretty good. Kind of stick to one. We'll see what's up with it in the next couple days. See if there's any other false trips. No false trips so far. Actually, lied today. We had 68353. That's a false trip. 338. That puts us at 11. It's right behind the 388. We should be getting a few of these also. I mean, you guys definitely get 2 to 4 of these every single week. Got the 338 last week, 116, 661. And then right now we're sitting back at 338. So this could flip back to either a 888 or 883 number. 500 is available all week. You have 6 6s up here. That's looking pretty crazy. So quad 6, 666, something like that. Double 6 for sure should be dropping. Kind of keep a hold on these, and let's definitely talk about it. Let me know which ones you guys are going to go for over here, because this chart looks pretty crazy. You also have 258 going across over here, which could definitely smack. Anyway, good luck here in Georgia. Let's go to Maryland. Maryland, 3 sum of 9s and a mirror number. We had the 36 twice, and then the 1-8, 3, 6, 4, and 7. 364 was missing all year. Let's go to your pairs. The only pair you're missing is 00. That needs to reset your chart, which is in the cross boxes here. Biggest pair of the week right now in Maryland is 00 to reset your chart, or maybe a 27 number if you just want to reset the mirror numbers. These can come back through. You don't have a sum of 9 on columns 1 and 3, so there's no guarantee pick there, but you do have a sum of 9 on the hit line. 90X or 45X is in the cross box down below. Kind of pick one of those. The 45 is missing. Pick 4. You had a false trip this morning. Probably could get 1 or 2 more before the week is up. You're normally getting 1 to 2. 1 to 2. You got 3 every once in a while. And sometimes you just don't get any. But right now you just got your 1. I would think by the Thursday to Sunday area, you should be getting another false trip here. Could be the ones that are on the hit line. I love the quad 3s here. There are no other triggers that I see plain as day, but I see 4 9s in the middle, 3 1s in the middle, 4 3s in the middle. These all look pretty good. And then for your pick 5, 500 or 5,000 is sitting on the actual hit line. 994 is going straight across. 333 is here in the middle. 338 is in the middle. 550 is on the other hit line. You guys should definitely be getting a couple more false trips for your pick 5. If not, a 555 or a 000 is due. 444 is due all states. So these look pretty good. And thinking about it, I forgot to go play a number, which I'm going to go do on my other computer in the middle of this. I like a 555. Unfortunately, we can't play here in Maryland. We'd have to maybe see if we could switch it to Ohio, which let's switch gears there and move on to Ohio. Put that in real quick. Sum and a mirror, and then 2 planes. The 27 just reset your chart, actually. We'll make this red. 27 was on the top 30. This number was probably due here for quite some time. That was 276, wasn't due for the year, but still needed to come out. Let's see what other pairs you're missing. 1855, the 24, and the 70. All good pairs. I mean, you're down to your last 5. I would kind of stick with one of these for the week. The 70 looks pretty good up here. The 18 is right off the hit line, your bottom hit line. This is an odd chart, so 24 is the only one that doesn't look that good. But the 55 looks good. 88 does not look good. You do have 2 8s on the board, and they are pretty close to each other. 889 or 5, which 889 is missing all year. This would be a good pick if you do decide to play the double 8s. Let me go and get onto the okay. Let's move on to your pick 4. You got a false trip last night. 338. 227 is on the hit line. 338 is around. I see the 888s were here. 338 was here. You do have 222 and 227 on the actual hit line. 5,000 in all of the cross boxes. So 500 number or set, or vice versa with the 2s and 7s. The 2s and 7s date number would be basically tomorrow. So you can kind of keep going with these, actually. This might come back into play. You're normally getting 1 to 2. Last week you didn't get any, so you could be getting 2 to 3 this week. I mean, you got 4 this week here. You got 4 on this week here, and you got 3 on this week. So this is all within a 2-month period, even though you had a skip and another skip week. Right now, you already hit 1. So you can imagine a Wednesday through Friday might be a play, or maybe a Friday through Sunday might be another play for other false trips to fall here. And your chart looks pretty good for them. Your pick five actually got the 111 today. Surprised on that. Got 5 of those for pretty much the year. You do have 22558 going across here also. Ohio is desperately missing a 258 number in the state. Its 30-day period would have been yesterday, so this would be the time to start playing it. Is 258 inside of Ohio? Hold it for the week. This is a big number, big play. It's $13 for the entire set to hit for 375 or even more. I think the lowest you'll get is $187 if you're hitting a regular single digit number like 258 1 3 or something like that. So yeah, keep this one close. It'd be nice if the 258 does land tonight, tomorrow, or the next day. This would be a good pick. All right, let's move on to Michigan. Michigan, we got a double, and we got a sum and a plain number. Wow, quad 9 came out. I mean, not quad 9, triple 9 came out, which is pretty crazy. First time for the year. Only double you're missing is ones. So double 1 is going to reset this chart. The 9s were nowhere to be found, and sometimes that does happen. Honestly, it's an even chart. Kind of need some even doubles, especially after this. You're going to need an all even number pretty soon. From 50% chance is hitting tonight. But then you have like 100% chance that's landing within like the next 5 drawings. You should be getting all even number. All even numbers are either double numbers or or plain numbers. So any type of double number, it has to be even, or any type of plain number. You don't have any plain numbers that are all even that are missing for the year, but let's see which ones are red. A red one would just mean that is hot. It's shown here multiple times, like 208, all even number. That's pretty hot. 468, all even number. 248, all even number. These are all good ones to kind of see and go for. I mean, 248 is all over this chart. 406, 408, going straight up and down. These are good ones. Mirror number, regardless, needs to show up here also. 27 is going to reset this chart. Pay attention to your pairs, and good luck here on your pick 3. Pick 4, you're also getting 1 to 2 a week. Last week you got 1, 2 weeks ago, 1, 3 weeks ago, 1. And then you had 1 week that had 4 and then 3. So right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row that had 1, and then it kind of exploded with 3 and 4 within the week. You just had 1. You haven't had another one since Sunday. I would stick the hit lines and cross boxes here for sure. I sound like a broken record, but 500 and 550 are in trigger spots here, and they're all over this chart. The 3s and 8s, 5s and 0s on everybody's chart so far has been looking great. Kind of keep those close here. All right, let's move on to Florida. Florida, we had 2 mirror numbers, a sum and a plain. 186 or 134. Actually, both weren't missing, but let's see your pairs. The 3-4 was missing off of 134. 1-8 was missing off of 186. Let's see what else is missing. And then 948 was not missing. All right, so your pairs are almost, I mean, they're getting there. They're kind of taking forever, but I mean, they are getting there. You did just have a reset not too long ago on the 6th of this month. So normally every 2 months we're setting on a reset. So I would start to pick some of these off that are blank or unhighlighted here for over the next 2 weeks, because you're going to get them to come out. By the end of November, we should be having another reset, if not going into December. So pay attention to those, Florida. And we need some double numbers. Doubles are kind of hot right now. Sums and mirrors need to come out a little bit more. They should be getting 10 minimum. And right now you have 10 mirror numbers and 9 sum of nines. You need a couple more sum of nines for the week. All right, pick 4. Let's see. You have quad ones on this chart. You got 3 false trips last week that were all 2s and 7s and 9s and 4s. So I would think the 1s are on the way, or the 3s and 8s are on the way, since they're in the cross box and they kind of skipped a couple weeks already. The 999 is here. 661 is going straight across. 111 is going straight across. These are all good picks here. And then for your pick 5, we did get a 528 last night or today. Twice, actually. It's pretty crazy. Let's see where 258 was. It's going straight across here. 258.47. This is 285. I don't see the 47. I see 258 here with the 47 here. And I see 258.03. 2583 is going across. 2083. 258. No threes down here. Oh, is that 3 and 8? 3 and 0. Reversed a little bit. Definitely need some more false trips here, though. Florida is not shy with them at all for your false trips. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 last week, 3 the week before, 4, 5, 3, 3. You're getting at least 3 this week for a false trip. Oh, look, 258 is going across here. I mean, this is a crazy chart for the 258 numbers. Let's just hope that they fall in Ohio instead of over here. All right, good luck here in Florida. Let's go to South Carolina. 2 plain numbers and a sum of 9. I'm not sure why a mirror is there. But had the 5-4, 625, 874. Down to our last 2 numbers for plain numbers here, 137 and 470. And we need some doubles, and we need mirror numbers. 50 is going to reset your chart. 33 is going to reset this chart. It's an even chart, so 33 doesn't look good. The 88 might come into play, or the 38 might come into play. They are both in the cross boxes. This might be a good hit. Let me go put these in for Ohio. And see, your last pair is 33. South Carolina, 3 3s this chart. There's a couple of charts that's just having one last pair before we reset them. And we're going to need some more false trips here. Maybe one more. Should be getting 2 also here. I mean, you didn't get any last week. None at all last week. So you actually might get 2 to 3 this week. Got one on Monday. I think that 833 could flip. The 338 is still in a trigger here. 500 is in the cross boxes here. 550 is also in the cross boxes here. South Carolina, you guys are only down to your last couple of numbers. I would stick to a 3-3 number or 3-8 or 8-8 number this week. Switch a couple of them up. All right, let's go to see if I can find my trip 5, because I know trip 5 has to come out in a couple of these states here. And I would like to play them for the group, so that way we can add some more money into our group vacation fund. Let's go ahead and just put those in now. That way there's no type of damn, I missed it because of this. No. Got to do it. All right, let's go to Jersey. Jersey got 1 plain, 2 sums, and 1 mirror number. 596. 204 is the last one that needs to come out here. I will say 24 is almost an every week number. It's either a 2-4, a 4-0, or a 2-0 number that hits here almost every week. We got the 248 last week, actually. I can't remember what came out the week before, but we might get another one. We have the 245 here, which is the opposite of 240. That one might come into play. The 4-5 needs to come out. You're down to your last two pairs here, either the 5-9 X number. Well, shit, never mind. You're down to your last pair. The 5-9 just hit this morning. The 8-8, 8-8X really needs to set this chart off. Could be 8-3 instead. Could be the 3-3 instead. And go highlight your cross boxes here. You have the 3-8 and the 9-9, or the 3-8, or the 3-3, or the 9-4 in your cross boxes up here. 8-8 needs to drop. We all know that it can drop the reverse, so the 3-3 might come into play. We definitely need a double in general. When we see a 0, we like to count 5 spaces out. We should be getting some type of double. Normally we will. Like this double hit last week with 0s, but a few draws later it came out with another double. And normally this happens every week. So kind of keep those numbers close here. The double 8, 3-3, or 3-8. Got the 10-10 this morning. It's a pretty cool number. It's a double. Kind of waiting on that one for a while. 10-10 was definitely here with the 100. Just grab the 1 here. All the date numbers for the week, the double zeros. The 1-1 is going in between the date numbers, which again is a cross box here. 1150, 7750. So just cross box to cross box here was the 10-10. I would stick to a couple of the false trips that we actually see that's right next to this. 500, 550. Let's see what else looks good. The 116 is in the mix. Quad 5s on the chart. Kind of like one of those. This is going to be kind of interesting to see. Oh yeah, I already put those in. Perfect. All right, let's go to Vermont. Let's see, no doubles. I don't think this is the correct number either for Vermont. Uh, 6-3. We had 2-1-5 second time, and then 650 just reset the chart on Monday. Needed to come out. We don't have pairs here. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Pairs might need to wait a couple more days to see what the most banging pair is going to be. This was 639. 3-9 seems to be hitting pretty hot this week. 639 and 215. Those did not come out. Let's see what we got here. And 9649. That's a 994 number. False trip today. Let's see where it was. 994. I see 9946 here. 9694 or 9446. The opposite being up here, but you still have the 9946. These are cross boxes here. We do have 888s on the chart. 227 on the hit line twice. 338 is in the cross box. We might get a couple more false trips this week. We got 3 last week. 777, quad 6, 333. You need a false trip over a trip, which we just had a first false trip, but we need another false trip before a triple number falls. It would be either a 338, 500, 550, maybe a 883 instead. But I like the 2588. That number is due. All states right now. It's looking pretty good on this chart. Let's go to PA. PA has 3 planes. Need everything else besides a plane number here in PA. Your pairs are looking horrible because they just got reset 4 days ago. So we definitely have to come back here in PA and see what we're going to be doing here, probably the next week or so. Need some more false trips here too. 888's on the hit line. Quad 4 is in the middle. 258 is here. 994, 944. These numbers are here too. We had 258 yesterday. I mean, 857 is also 258. That was on the actual hit line. It came out Monday night. Might need a reverse false trip here. Instead of the 116, actually could either repeat or grab this other one here, which is a 661 number. We also have 383 or a 388 over here. 500 trigger spot. 555 is another trigger spot. 555 looks really good, actually, to be coming out over here. It is due, all states. So PA looks pretty good with it. Let's jump around so that way I can finish this sesh. Let me see how long we've been up here. About 30 minutes. Let's go jump back to here. Iowa. Let's go here. We had a plane. This morning we had 142. It's another plane number. Uh, 291 second time. And then 124. It's very hot here. Need some mirror numbers, need some sum of nines. 1, 8, and 4, 5 is going to reset your chart. And then the double 9 is going to reset this chart over here. Double 9 is going to reset your pairs over here as well. This is about the right time to start playing them since it's been around 2 months as of yesterday. So I would kind of hold. The only number you should be looking for this week is double 9, 9, 4, or 4, 4X. You need a 4, 9 number. You need a double 9 number in Iowa. All right, so definitely some false trips over here. Also, we only got one last week with 2 double doubles. Your false trips are on the hit line here: 944, 444, 666, maybe a 661. Trigger spot going across is 277, and then 222. Then 258 is everywhere. Also, remember 2588 needs to drop. It looks pretty good over here in Iowa. Good luck here. Let's go to Indiana. Well, they hit the quad. Trip 5. 3 doubles and a sum of 9. And 5s reset the chart, which this was probably our biggest pair here. Waiting on it in Indiana for such a long time. And now we're down to our last 3 pairs. 79X or a 33X. X. 7-9 just hit backwards with 7-4, and 3-3 just hit backwards with 8-8. We need 7-9X or a 3-3. If you don't want to play those, play the opposites. 3-8 or maybe a 7-4, another 7-4 number, or maybe a 4-2 number. These are showing up right now, the 4-2X. Down to your last three numbers here in Indiana, also 258 being one of my favorite. It is going across off the Monday number here, looking pretty good. And then 608 is another one that looks pretty damn good. See what you guys got for the P4 0193. Three false trips last week. Two false trips in the 258 number. Trip 9, trip 8. We need a false trip over here instead of a trip. So like a 944, 277, 994, maybe a 338. If you'd want to play the trips, either you could play the triple threes, or those don't look that bad. We have triple eights up here, or 883. That doesn't look that bad either. Or you have triple twos on the hit line down below. Either one kind of works. You should be getting 1, 2, 3 of them every single week. Let's go to Illinois. Good luck over there in Indiana. Let's see, 3 doubles, a mirror, and a sum. 2-7. Oh man, that 2-2 you guys were waiting on for such a long time over here in Illinois. Reset this chart here. It's 221. 7. All right, you have 90 and 36. Oh no, 54 on columns 1 and 3, which I kind of want to put the 90 up there instead of the 1-8. The 1-8 was from last week. Let's see. Yeah, all your pairs are kind of missing right now. They just got reset a couple days ago, so we'll kind of have to check back in over here. Your biggest pair for the entire month was the double 2, so I hope that you hit it. We were talking about it literally for the last 2 weeks. Down to your last pair or 2 actual numbers here, 157 and 246 for your plain numbers. Good luck over there. A couple false trips would be nice on the hit line. 227, 277. Coming from the Monday number, 994 are both of these cross boxes. Could be 994, 944. We have the 666 here. 338 could come off the number. 500 with 5,000 in the middle looks pretty good as well. All right, good luck here in Illy. Let's go to Kentucky. Kentucky, we have 3 sum of 9s and 1 mirror number. Just need a 2-7 number here to reset your chart. The 4-5 keeps dropping. That was 453 and 5, but don't really need those. Only down to our last couple pairs here. The 8-9, the 6-5, or the 2-7. Big pairs here in Kentucky. 2 7s all over this chart. kind of hold this number. Sometimes it does take a little bit to come through, but you can play the 777, or I mean the 777 over the 27 if you like. 3-3 is going to reset this chart as well. We'll kind of hold that one close. 1-2-3, 1-2-8, flip to 1-2-3, back to 1-2-3. 1-2-3 is kind of hitting right now. Chip 9 is on the hit line, or 944 is on the hit line. These are definitely some good false trips to kind of go for. You're getting 1-3. You got chip 1 last week, chip 6 the week before, chip 5 4 weeks ago, chip 1 5 weeks ago, chip 1, chip 0, chip 4. Like you've had a lot of trips. Time for that false trip to come right back into play. The 944. Don't let the fours get fool you. The 944 is going straight across. If you want to play the opposite, which is 994, it's coming straight off the Monday. That one looks pretty good as well. Kentucky. All right, let's go to Delaware. Where did we get in Delaware? 144. Two doubles, some in a mirror. 168. 44, 88, down to our last two pairs for our doubles. And I was expecting a bunch of mirrors and sums to be hitting, considering that they both just got reset towards the end of the week last week. 441 and 168. 18 needed to come out. Two, three. 7 pairs left over here in Delaware. You have an even chart. Stick to even numbers here. The 26, possibly the 45, possibly the 90 to come through, or even the 29. That's an even odd number. Even those look pretty damn good. Pick 4. Did we get 0487? Your false trips are straight across. 944 is twice here. Grab a hold of that one. Yeah, trip 7 last week, trip 6 last week, trip 7 the week before, trip 7 the week before, trip 4 the week before, trip 8 6 weeks out. I mean, you need a false trip right now. Trips were hot last week. False trips should be coming back into play this week. Check for hit lines and cross boxes here, Delaware. And then the pick 5, let's go see what we got there. That 258 number today. Of course we did. 528, 25. Unbelievable. Needed a 22. Needed a 22. Oh, 52825. Okay, so we got a 1-2-3 number and a 528 number. I kind of like those. Now, right now, we need a trip or a false trip. 777's on the hit line. 772, 227. These are all on the hit line. 550 is going across. 500 is going across. Trip 8 is coming off of the Monday. Got some good picks here for Delaware. You should be getting a bunch, actually. Normally getting like 2 to 4 every week of these false trips. Last week you had 5. So kind of prepare for those to come through. Let's go to Missouri. One sum, 2 plain. Well, none of those pairs hit, but you're going to need a couple more to come out. I mean, you're down to like your last 10. These should be coming into play pretty quickly before they start to reset the chart. Your last reset was 10-8, so earlier this month. I mean, it's pretty quick. And all your pairs are starting to come out. You might get some repeats. In general, you have an odd chart. You have a couple odd pairs that are left here. The double ones and the 3-7 would be some of the biggest ones for this week. That should be coming out here in Missouri. And then you're going to need some false trips here also, or triple numbers. Let's go take a look. It's not a false trip. Didn't get any last week. No false trips last week. Definitely going to need some this week. You might even get a triple number since we didn't get triples over the last couple weeks. So those might come into play. If you see any type of triple number up here, it might be that one. You know, we're missing 000 right now. 550 is here in the other trigger spot. So good luck here in MO. VA has quad nines all over this chart. Looks pretty crazy. I'm playing the trip fives here for sure. The trip nines would be nice over here. 60-60. That's a double. Doesn't look that good. Keep your false trips pretty close. You're definitely getting 1 to 2 every single week over here in VA. Love playing VA. The 500 set is extremely popular over here, like 550 or 500X. Super popular. Could be the ones in the cross box, though, like the 338. That's there twice. 777s are there. Got 333 last week and 661. So yeah, the 2s and 7s, the 5s and 0s are kind of missing. We just had 3 zeros hit in the number from Monday to today. Those might slide over to a 500 number or a 550 number. And then VA pick 3. Ooh, just had a big number hit. 27 reset the chart. And then we had a 111. Of course, we had a 111 here. Looks like chip 1 already hit. We do have 9-0 and 5-4 in columns 1 and 3 here also. So one of those should be popping out. Weakest set right now is a plain number, so we're going to need some more of these. We're only missing a couple plain numbers for the entire year. 125 is going straight across this week. This would be the week to play it. It's still missing from last year. All right, good luck here in Virginia. I'm going to do a couple more states. I want to get to New York and Cali. New York, 2 doubles, and then we had 1 plain. I hit New York yesterday with my favorite number, the 528. Double zeros needed to reset this chart, and I know we talked about this for sure. I even said 600 might be a good number. I think that one was missing, was it? Yeah, 600 was missing for the entire year. I know we were talking about 600 for quite some time, but it finally fell. It's a good number. Down to your last couple pairs here. We'll kind of stick to these. 71X, 47X. It's an even chart. So 47 or 69 would be some of the better ones, or maybe the double six needs to come out also. Five two eight was going straight across. This is what I mean by if you see it out of the ordinary, it actually might be that. 9-0 and 5-4 is also in columns 1 and 3. So these are also guaranteed pairs hit here. We are missing a sum and mirror number right now. I would kind of pick one or the other. P4, we're missing 2-7. This just reset the chart. Chip A3 or a 338. False trip. Missing the double eights. Now, double fives would reset the chart on your P4, which they do look great. This is the week to play double five something, 550, 551, 2, 3, 4, X with your pick 4. Because I feel like they're definitely going to reset this chart here. It's time for it. You guys normally get a bunch of reds. This is a reset of a sum, reset a double. Reset a sum, reset a double. Reset of sum, reset of double. Reset of sum, double. You should be getting, if you got a reset of sum of 9, you should be getting a reset of double here pretty soon, which the only one left is double 5. So good luck here in New York. Keep your pairs pretty close. Don't forget about the pick 3. California, 2 plain numbers, the sum and a mirror. The 258 I hit here also. I actually did. Oh, well, I got 258 this morning. I did not hit here. I hit somewhere else yesterday. Texas, I think, was a 258 that dropped. Oh, wow. It actually came out again. That's pretty cool. Wish I would have played again, but it did not. 258 was not missing here either. 359 is the only plain number missing for California. And we have a couple doubles left before we reset the chart. Double 4, 0, 8, or 9. Even chart. So 0, 4, and 8 are up for grabs this week. I would stick to one of them. Or did the double zeros already come out? Not since our reset, I don't think. I mean, they still need to drop. I don't remember them coming through. Let me reset that one. Yeah, definitely need some doubles, California. And then for your pick 4, I would say you need a false trip. You didn't get one last week. Sometimes they like to skip a week and then come back with it. I mean, they skipped 2 weeks within like a 4-week period, but I only dropped 1. You should be getting 1 to 2. 2 is the most I've seen, I think, maybe 3 on a chart for California. But you have good triggers here. Quad 1s are towards the bottom, 116, 661, and the cross box is up here. I don't see a 994. I see 550, 555. These are some kind of good ones to go for. 338 looks pretty good. 3389 looks really good. All right, let's go over to North Carolina. Got 2 doubles, sum, and a mirror. Needed the 2-7. We're going to reset this chart at some point. That was 273. 2-7 did need to drop. 3-7 needed to drop. The 4-4 needed to drop. 4-4, 4-4-2. So did 2-4X. 2 numbers with 4 pairs off the board already. 4-4-2. He did 7-2-3 and 335. All right, let's go look at your P4. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you should be getting 1 to 2. You got the 116 last week, 5,000 the week before, 500 the week before that. So you kind of need like 2s and 7s, 3s and 8s, 4s and 9s to kind of kick in over here. 661 is showing itself again, or 116. But I like the 116. You can kind of see it here a couple times for a false trip. All right, let me see my time. All right, got time for one more state. Let's go to Mississippi. All right, Mississippi. What did we get today? 348. Mirror number. One plane. 120 did not need to come out. 38 did not need to come out. Only down to your last two pairs here. The double 6 or 7. You're missing doubles right now. Either one could work. The double 7s, I would say yes, 100% too, because they're in the cross box, off the hit line. It's an odd chart. Picasso, go sit down. Go sit. Go sit. The double 7s look great because they're in the cross box and they're on the hit line. We have an odd chart here. So we kind of need those to drop. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, or 9 have not come out for the year. So I would definitely go and take a look at those. Your pick 4, you only need a double 4 here. This is crucial. Unfortunately, you only have 2 4s on the entire board. Which don't look good right now, but a 944 number could come into play, or 994 if the opposite wants to drop instead. 2-7 can reset this chart again. Without a doubt in my mind, I feel like 2-7 is coming out looking like this. Plus, the Monday number was already a 777 number. This is going to flip out at some point. So you definitely need a 2-7 number. Mississippi. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions off of this, please let me know. Go sit down, buddy. Please let me know, and we'll kind of cover all of this over the next couple days. As you guys know, I will be traveling for the next couple days. So if you have any questions, just inbox me, and we'll get right to it. If you need like shorter videos, I'm going to be able to do those. Just if I miss any states here, just inbox me and I'll make a short video for you so I can put it out. All right, y'all. Good luck with your numbers, and thank you for watching this. Hopefully you watched all of it, and I will holler at you later. Peace.